Hello everyone, how are you? So today we are going to discuss about what is the PhD admission criteria in various IITs. Okay, so I have gone through various PhD admission process in IITs like IIT Bombay, IIT Roorkee, IIT Kharagpur, IIT BHU, and all. So what is the criteria? So in earlier times, like 2 3 years back, on the basis of your percentages and the premier institutes, what is the ranking of the premier institute in India, on the basis of that students were called for the PhD written test or directly interview, and after that students are shortlisted for the PhD program. Okay, so if you are from IIT or an IT background or from very good private colleges like Nirma or BITS Pilani, something like that, so the chances of getting shortlisted for the written test is very easy. So once you are shortlisted, you need to come for the written test as well as interview. So written test is basically comprises of the technical questions. Like if you are talking for the IIT Roorkee, if you are going for the thermal specialization, so the most of the question you will find that questions are from this thermal and fluid machinery, RAC, IC engine and all. Some questions of mathematics we will also find, and 1 2 questions of English. Okay, this was all about the this IIT Roorkee. So it is like specialization specific. But you are once you are going for IIT Bombay, so what is happening in that? So they will ask question from various domains like from manufacturing specialization, thermal, as well as design, as well as industrial. Okay, so along with that, some aptitude and mathematics question will also be there. This is for IIT Bombay. Now coming to IIT BHU, so the IIT BHU is following the same trend as IIT Bombay, so they are asking for same uh, same number of questions from different students. Okay, now coming to IIT Kharagpur. So once you are in IIT Kharagpur, so they will ask you questions on mathematics, aptitude, English. So this percentage is usually less, like it is 10% or 15%, and the 85% is your specialization. So it is again a specialization uh, specific problems. So in IT Bombay, IT BHU, will find that it is like they are asking question from complete technical part. Okay, so once you are shortlisted, you will be called for the written test. So basically, they put the cutoff very high because of the very they want very few PhD candidates in their institutes. Okay, and ITBHU, I think it has stopped the PhD admission from the last year, and now it is in IT road in old IITs and some NITs it is there, and even in some new IITs it is also there. So what is happening in IIT Bombay? Once you are shortlisted, you are directly called for the written test on the next day, early in the morning. So they ask you about your expertise on like MTech, what thesis you have written, what the type of boundary conditions you have used for your specific problem, what type of FEM you have used. All these was about that. Okay, so on the basis of that and some technical questions of your specialization, you you will be asked. So this is all about IT Bombay. Now coming to IT Roorkee. So in IT Roorkee, again they are asking the why you have chosen this material, why the process parameters has been fixed at this value, why why not other material, what will happen if we are going for two different material but different type of results you will get. Okay, why this boundary condition, what are the different types of differential equations, how many constants you will get for a order 2 degree differential equation. So some mix of technical question as well as some mathematics question. Okay, so this was all about IT Roorkee. In IT BHU, that again they are asking the more specific questions on thesis. Okay, on your MTech, and less technical questions on the domain, like if you are from manufacturing, manufacturing questions will be there, some 4 5 questions. So these are some basics questions. Now coming to IIT Kharagpur, they are really asking the very good questions, like some 10 20 questions you will get. Some basics question will be there, and some questions from the masters, the subject you study in the masters. Okay, okay, they will ask you to draw the diagram. Okay, to draw the tool diagram. Okay, to draw the front view, back view, everything they can ask you. Okay, and one more important thing which all the IITs really want, your research proposal, in which domain you want to work. okay, what are your objectives, what do you really want to do once you are allowed for a particular PhD program in one of the IIT. So this is all about that. Okay, so this is, you have to follow this technique. Okay, so once you are selected for a particular like interview or even for written test, so you have to come prepared with your thesis. If thesis is not ready till then, so you need to come with a research proposal or what you did in your this 1 year of your MTech. So you can show that this is my objectives, these are I have this results I have achieved, and this is my future like like future problems, and how you are going to solve it. So you need to come with such like you need to come prepared. So they really want such candidates. They have like they really know what is important in this program or what type of problem they really want to work, and what is the application of that problem, why it is important, and whether this problem has particularly like early it is published or not, but they really want to extract from that particular objective. So they are really interested in that, whether your mind is like research oriented or not. Like in like IIT Kharagpur, what is happened, so they really interested in your academic percentages. Okay, on the basis of that you also like some 20% is given for the academic percentage. So academic percentage like 10%, 12%, BTech percentage, MTech percentage. On the basis of that you will also be shortlisted. Like in the last 1 year, like in the corona pandemic, how they are shortlisting students, they are shortlisting students by the percentage what they did, what they got in their BTech and MTech, whether they are getting 8.5 CPI or CGPA or 85%, around 85% in their BTech and MTech. Is there like other shortlisting criteria? So might be that, and this after this shortlisting criteria they are directly called for the interview, and this is a, like interview through Skype or through Zoom. Okay, they ask some question. There's a panel of for 4 or 5 professors. They ask question from this specific domain or the thesis which you have worked, and really want to check whether you are really interested in this PhD program or not. Okay, so just for like 20 days back, this PhD program has been over, and now students are doing their coursework in the new like in in their respective institutes. And I'm just making this video for all those candidates who really want to go for the next exam, or those who are not able to qualify or secure their seat in their respective institutes. Okay, so you need to come prepared. Okay, so these points are very important which you need to prepare yourself. Okay, bye bye.